This is your primetime forecast from Dr. Don's Weather. A huge thank you to our amazing partners who help make it all possible: the Randolph County Commission, East Alabama Waste, Genesis Weight Clinic, Jimmy Stevens Construction, Anchor Roofing, the Town of Wadley, Salem Auction House, and Bama Diesel Repair. Broadcasting from the Alpha Weather Center and powered by N&W Locks, Fincher Fence, Estate Masters, Boone Docks Barbecue and Creamery, Southern Union State Community College, and the venue at 5 Points Farms, here's Dr. Don.
Well, happy Friday, East Alabama and West Georgia. Time now for your primetime forecast for February 28th, 2025 from Dr. Don's Weather. Brought to you this morning as a service of the fine folks at Fincher Fence Company. Be sure and check them out on Facebook. And you can also give them a call at 334-497-1495. Spring is just right around the corner. Time to get those fences mended and get those new fences up. So be sure you call Fincher Fence Company today and at least tell them thank you for being a partner with us here on Dr. Don's Weather. Also, get your ducks in a row with Dukas. Jamie Dukas can handle all of your insurance needs at 256-831-7770. Now, at the top of this video on Facebook, bottom of the video on YouTube, you'll find links to get you to Fincher Fence Company and to Jamie Dukas. Be sure and visit both of them today. All right, let's talk about it. It's a big buzz out there on social media, and even the television meteorologists are already talking about it because it's a little bit unusual for the SPC to give us a significant risk of severe weather multiple days in advance. Typically, that is a pretty good sign that we most likely will be dealing with some strong to severe thunderstorms by the time we get to Tuesday night or Wednesday of next week. Now, does that mean it's absolutely going to happen? Absolutely not. We're just telling you right now that it's beginning to look like we may have to deal with severe weather Tuesday night into Wednesday of next week. Now, that's still several days away. Lots of things can change between now and then. And there is a decent chance we won't be dealing with severe weather. We just need to let you know well in advance that that possibility may exist by the time we get to Tuesday night. Now, what kind of severe weather are we looking at? I think this storm system is going to be pretty strong, but it's going to be lacking really good surface-based instability. So I'm not sold on the idea that we have a significant severe weather outbreak just yet. Again, we need to get on into the weekend. Maybe by Sunday we can get a much better look at this possibility and maybe fine-tune this a little bit. But there will be the potential for tornadoes and damaging straight-line winds. That's typically the MO around here this time of year. And this will continue on into March and April, and things really won't calm down until we get into May as far as severe weather is concerned. This is normal. It's very typical. So we'll ride this thing out together. So what do you need to do at this point? Well, you need to make sure you have multiple ways to get alerts. You got what? We've got Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday. You have 5 days to get prepared. So go get a NOAA weather radio. You hear me preach this all the time. You got to have a NOAA weather radio. You got 5 days to go get one. You can get them at your local department store, you know, that big one everybody goes to. You can even order them online, and you might even be able to order one online today through Amazon and have it by Tuesday. So you can check it out that way. Just check around to any place that sells electronics typically has NOAA weather radios. Go ahead and get you one of those. They're about $35. Put you some batteries in it and sit it on that nightstand beside your bed. This looks like it may be an overnight event. So that's when the NOAA weather radios come into play. So get that done. Make sure you have a good app on your phone. Know where your safe place is in your home and your place of business. Make sure your family knows where your safe place is. And, excuse me, you need to check updates often. So get prepared. That's all we're asking you to do right now. And then as we get into the weekend, we'll fine-tune this forecast as we get more data and get a little closer to this event. So between now and then, it will be sunny and pleasant. High pressure will build in over the region today, and that's going to keep us high and dry. It's going to be a beautiful, beautiful Friday. As a matter of fact, the weekend's going to be really nice. We will have a weak front that will slide through on Saturday, and that will bring in some breezy conditions. Now, this is going to increase the fire danger across Alabama and Georgia. We've had a lot of brush fires the last couple of days. This weekend, that risk is going to be exceptionally high. So I'm encouraging you not to burn outdoors today, tomorrow, or Sunday, especially on Saturday after that next dry front moves through. The winds are going to kick up pretty good. Dew points are going to be really, really low for this time of year, and fire can get away from you very quickly. All it takes is one little bitty ember from that pile of leaves you're burning to get into your neighbor's backyard, and now we have a problem. So I'm encouraging you not to burn across Alabama or Georgia over the next couple of days. Moisture will return early next week ahead of a midweek storm system, and that's where the question mark comes in. We may be dealing with severe weather on Tuesday night into Wednesday. It is still too early to be 100% certain, but the SPC has already put us under a slight risk category for severe weather across all of Alabama and Georgia for Tuesday night into Wednesday. And that's a little rare. They typically don't do that this far in advance. And normally when they do that, though, we see areas that also go under an enhanced risk. And that's when we're getting into the serious stuff. So we'll watch this for you, and we'll update it throughout the weekend as the weather forecast changes along the way. Let's look at your current conditions at the venue at 5 Points Farms, 5 Points, Alabama, Northeast Chambers County. It's currently 44 degrees. Feels like 38 out there. Winds are kind of gusty. Southwest gusting to 1, occasionally up to around 7 or 8 miles per hour. Humidity is 61%. The barometric pressure 30.09. Dew point is the problem. You see it at 31 degrees this morning. High temperature yesterday was 73. We have partly cloudy skies. Sunrise this morning at 6:12, and the sun sets this evening at 5:38 p.m. It will be a beautiful Friday. We'll hit 70 in Roanoke, 68 in Franklin, 70 up in Lineville. Ranburne goes to 68. Dadeville will top out at 73 degrees this afternoon. Here's your 6-day forecast from the Alpha Weather Center. Jamie Dukas, your local Alpha agent. For today, mostly sunny conditions with a high temperature around 70 degrees. 43 your overnight low this evening. As we get into your weekend, Saturday, we start the day, we'll make it up to around 70, and then we're going to have a dry front move through late Saturday afternoon into the overnight hours, and so that's going to drop our temperatures almost to freezing on Saturday night. And then we'll feel that much cooler weather conditions out there on Sunday with a high of only 56. So we're talking about a 14-degree departure between Saturday and Sunday. It's going to be breezy. Again, we're encouraging you not to burn outside. And then on Monday, we go back to partly sunny conditions, maybe a few clouds in the afternoon, 61. And here comes Tuesday and Wednesday. That's going to be our next significant weather situation, we think. And there will be the possibility. That's all we're saying, is it will be possible to see some strong, potentially even severe thunderstorms Tuesday night into Wednesday across East Alabama and West Georgia. Southern Union State Community College Live Doppler HD radar at this hour showing no precipitation across the southeastern United States. We'll take you in a little bit closer on East Alabama and West Georgia. I see you, Roanoke Valley, Anniston. No precipitation occurring at this hour across the region. Hope that you'll take an opportunity to support Dr. Don's weather. We've got multiple different ways that you can do that. You can Show us some love at PayPal, Cash App, Venmo, or the Weather Store. We've got the hoodies like I'm wearing this morning. We've got baseball caps, T-shirts. We've got coffee mugs. Part of the proceeds of those items come back to support us here at Dr. Don's Weather. And your support, of course, keeps us streaming here on Dr. Don's Weather, giving you severe weather information for East Alabama and West Georgia. Hope you'll consider that today. And if you own a business and you'd like to be a partner with us, just send me a message on Messenger. I can have you started before we do our very next weather forecast, which, if the good Lord's willing and the creek don't rise, will be first thing tomorrow morning here on Dr. Don's Weather.
That's a wrap on your prime time forecast for East Alabama and West Georgia. Broadcasting from the Alpha Weather Center and powered by Ann and W. Locks, Fincher Fence, Estate Masters, Southern Union State Community College, the venue at 5 Points Farms, and Boondocks Barbecue and Creamery. Dr. Don's Weather is proudly supported by the Randolph County Commission, East Alabama Waste, Genesis Weight Clinic, Jimmy Stevens Construction, Anchor Roofing, the Town of Wadley, the Salem Auction House, and Bama Diesel Repair. Don't forget to like us on Facebook, share us with your friends, and subscribe to Dr. Don's Weather on YouTube. We'll see you back here tomorrow morning for another edition of your prime time forecast on Dr. Don's Weather.